Hey guys, how's it going? This is Vic Carey here. Welcome to this week's masterclass where myself and Shari hopefully can come on. And this is called Owning Your Own Worth. I need to know if you can hear me, and I'd like to know if you're excited. So what we're going to do today is basically go through dialogue and talking about skills to help you with owning your own worth, and that's from Shari. And then from myself at the end we'll do a little bit of meditation. So I don't know if anyone is there. I can't see any comments, but I'll just keep on talking. How's everybody? Hope you're good. And that's the pack, which is like, are you looking forward to the summer holidays, or are you dreading it? I know when my lads were younger I used to dread it. My middle lad is on holidays from college and his whole routine is put out, so even when they get older they still like their routine. So anyway, like I said, I'm just waiting to see if Shari can come on, and like I said, we will be talking about owning your own worth and the power of owning your own worth, and the actual happiness that is created from when you do that. Hello, Michelle. How's it going? I'm just waiting for Shari to pop in. She said she'd be here any second. So anyway, yeah, the positiveness from owning your own worth is just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. If you take back the power of loving yourself, embracing yourself the same way that you would love someone else, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. And it is powerful. And I know we don't really get time to do this, but it's so important, lads. It's really, really, really so important. And Shari, if you're there, give us a few hearts and we'll see if we can get you on. I don't know if that's a heart from me, Shay, or from Shari, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, moving on. So basically, getting back to what I was saying. When you don't look after yourself, and there's so many people that are dependent on us, and even though that's probably not really fair to say it so openly, but in my house, yes, there is, and it took for me to get really sick for me to realise, like, you know, actually this living a life of just existing is not. Add me. Okay, 1 sec. I'm going to put the phone around the other way for a quick sec. You can't turn your phone. All right, okay. Crap. Now, this is so exciting. So exciting. And Shari got a new phone as well, which is so awesome. So it just says add in there, so that's okay. Hey, Mrs.
Hey, thank you.
How's it going?
It's going beautiful. Can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jessica is on too. And Misha is
here. Hello. Hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are so excited to be doing this today. So excited. So, no, you can tip your phone. That's it. Leave it like that. Good woman. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Do you want to take the hot seat? Because I did introduce what tonight is going to be about, but maybe you want to give it a little bit more. You got this, girl. You be grand.
Yes, I am. I'm hearing kind of like feedback. So if you're hearing feedback, Okay, thank you.
Cindy is
Thank
here
you.
too.
Hello. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Sure. Yes, I'm so excited about owning. Okay, thank you. I'm just so excited for us to be able to.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, why is this talking like this?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna laugh.
Raw and real, just be yourself.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's do this.
All right. Hello, I'm Shari Lynn Eagle-Napton, and I am just so excited. I am taking the mics off. I am taking it off. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take the mics off because I was hearing, I'm so sorry, everyone. I was hearing myself. It was kind of like hearing it after I was talking. So let's forget about the mic. Hello. But anyway, we're raw and real anyway.
Be yourself. Yes.
And we are so excited to give this masterclass on owning your own worth. And I'm Shari Lynn England Upton. We are heartfelt coaches, and I'm doing cartwheels inside. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited everyone is here. Thank you, Susan, for partnering with me. And I'm not going to cry. I promise I won't cry, okay? Happy tears, because I'm
Happy
so
tears.
excited. I am so grateful. On my face, grateful. That I'm excited about for us to share about how you can actually own your own worth and go through the process. I'm going to pause of being able to own your own worth and how I own my own worth and implement it daily in my life.
Yes.
And so at one time in my life, and I'm sure Susan can testify of this, we didn't own our own. We've all felt in the world, or felt self-hatred, felt incompetent, felt defeated, felt
Unloved.
not loved, not
Unworthy.
embraced, unworthy, had no worth, like self-esteem down, all of those things. We've all experienced those things, and that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good not to own your own worth and potential in the world, and know with confidence that you can do it, and
absolutely,
and courage, and intentional, being very intentional about your passion and your purpose and your why, but with clarity. But many on the spectrum, if I'm wrong, please tell me, may feel unworthy, may feel like they can't embrace themselves. They may feel like they have no place in the world. They may feel defeated. They may feel isolated. They may feel like nobody believes in me, so why should I even believe in myself? They may feel like everyone treats me like this, so it must be true. All of these things, all of these either words spoken to yourself, or the words that you're speaking to yourself, or others have spoken to you in the past, I'm telling you they're wrong.
Yes.
They're absolutely wrong. Those words were wrong. They're just simply wrong. And we can, Susan and I, help you to totally shift the page and go, no, I'm not owning those words. I'm letting go of the past. I'm letting go of all of those seeds of negativity, all of those things that have been imparted into me. They're gone. You just
And
gotta
just
surrender it.
to back you up there, Shari, when you do own your own worth, you are so, I've said this before many lives, but you're so much happier. But not only that, whatever ailment you have, they're not so bad. Do you know what I mean? When you stop denying being yourself, life is so much better. Do you know what I mean? Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree. It's liberating.
So, do you want to tell us how you do that? Like,
Well,
what
why
would
don't
you
you
do
tell
on
us
a
how you
daily?
do it? What do you do?
Okay, for me, every morning I do. Um, let's see if I can remember. Savers, silence, affirmations, um, visualization, exercise. And when I say exercise, I don't mean go run a marathon. I mean just stretch for a little bit in total peace and quiet, and outdoors preferably. Um, and R is for recording, which for me is journaling. You know. So, and then the S is for speaking my truth, and it can just be, say, 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes. It's up to the person. It's up to the person. But that's what I do every day, and I love it. Absolutely love it. You know. So yeah, and I love the meditation, but we'll come back to that at the end.
I do daily I am statements as well. I have a gratitude journal. I also do visualization. I also walk in nature. I actually take time to go out and, well, not, okay, I want to walk in nature every day, but I'll go out in the backyard and I'll just swing in our hammock and I'll just listen to the birds and just have some quiet time and time of self-reflection and taking time to just live in the moment and um, observe the birds and listen to the birds and get some vitamin D in and stretch. I do stretch too, and Susan knows that I do yoga, um, and I absolutely love it. And self compassion, I also do that as well. It helps our son, and it helps so many. Because as women, we've talked about this before. We can be so nurturing, so compassionate. I can to others. I get filled up by giving, um, fostering warmth and fostering, nurturing others and unconditional love and speaking life into others. I get filled that up. I get so filled up by doing that and building others up and edifying others up and encouraging others up and filling others' cups. I get filled up. But also, I need to take time to be able to do that for myself. I hope I'm making sense. And if I'm talking too
You are.
fast, please tell me, Susan, because I know that many Aspies, and we too need time to process what we're what's saying. And I'm very mindful of that with our lads, our son, our grandson, um, and of pausing so that they could process um, what we're saying. And so, but, and if I'm getting off topic, just say, Shari.
Okay, so how would you give us an example if you're talking to yourself right now and you have some thoughts of like, I'm not good enough to do this. I'm not a good enough mother. I'm not a good enough advocator. You know the way we get those thoughts that creep in now and again. So for
I would
someone that
replace it
maybe is
with positive. I would replace them with positive, positive thoughts. shifting the pace of a positive mindset. And if that means like writing down on a piece of paper, I am this. I am a woman of worth. I am a woman of excellence. I am a woman of character. I
A
am
woman
a
of
woman.
truth.
I own it. I own that I am, and just take it in. I own it. 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 And I'm always saying that to other people. I'm like, do you own it? Do you own it? What do you mean, do I own it? I said, well, like, you're just saying that. You're just not. I can't tell you how many times women have gone, what? Do do I own it? Do you believe it? Um, I'll speak life into them, and some will like cry like babies, like, wow, nobody's ever told me that I believe in you, and then others will be like, uh, are you just cray cray? Because they've never experienced that. They've never experienced anyone actually loving on them and really
Yeah,
meaning it from the core of
and
their being
that's it, and
without judgment.
that's a big, absolutely, and that's a big factor in our group as well. Like, a lot of our members are just realizing how much love that they are. Do you know what I mean? Like we actually loving them big time, and we're trying to help them see that they're beautiful, and stop trying to hide themselves and speak up and speak out, and you know yeah, it's powerful.
I'm gonna cry now. Yes, yes, you said it all. Yeah, and it is powerful. The words we speak to ourselves and the words that we speak to others, and and in those moments that those lies are coming up, you can use self-compassion. Be your own best friend. Hug yourself. Give yourself a hug. You're doing the best you can. And that's good. That's good. That's good. I've even told our son, if you're feeling bad, give yourself a big hug. Guess what? It increases the oxytocin in your body. I almost went British there. It increases the oxytocin in your body. And if anyone believes that, please raise your hand. But um, and 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 if you're feeling shaming yourself, belittling yourself, degrading yourself, which I don't like. We don't operate that way in our home. But you might hear Booker. Booker, what are you doing? Booker, love you. Are you snoring? Okay. Our dog Booker was snoring. All right. Anyway, back on page. I was suggested by our son's psychiatrist in my mindfulness class at CIU. And I knew all about Kristen Neff, and I have her book over there. Um, and I got so excited when our son's psychiatrist said, I recommend every family to use self-compassion and her modalities and what she believes. And I'm like, Kristen Neff. Oh my goodness, you know about self-compassion. You know about her story and her son's on the spectrum and wisdom and mindfulness. And I was just so excited. I mean, tears were down my face, and my husband looked over at me and like, "Are you okay, honey?" I'm like, "I'm just so happy," because I know about self-compassion, and men can be their own worst critic. Okay, and self-compassion can be a wonderful way to totally shift that change of, okay,
Absolutely.
speak to yourself. I mean, out loud, out loud. Put your hand on your heart and speak to yourself as you would your mother. Speak to yourself as you would your best friend. Speak to yourself. Would you speak to yourself if they came to you with that problem or that issue, or is experiencing the same thing? Would you talk to them the way you're bullying yourself at the moment? So in that moment that you're starting to do that, put your hand on your heart and just start speaking everything you would to your mom that you love unconditionally, or to your sister that you love unconditionally, or your best friend. Be your own best friend and speak to them, speak to yourself, and it will shift it. It will
Yes.
radically shift it. Give yourself self-compassion and speak to yourself and say, I know I'm suffering right now. I know I'm suffering right now. I know I'm going through this hardship right now. I know that it's really difficult right now, but I'm here for you, Shari. I'm here for you, and you're going to get through this. You're going to get through this, and it's just an event. It's just an event, something you're going through, and you're going to come through. You're going to come through it, and we're going to come through together strong, you know?
Yes.
And yeah, I absolutely love some self-compassion. I could go on and on about inner dialogue and self-talk, but just speak to yourself. It's just so simple of, you know, how you would your best friend or your mom. It's just so simple.
Yeah. Or you could think about it like how we talk to young toddlers. Like when they fall, we don't say you eat you, like what you do that for. You say, well done. You know, try
Exactly.
again. You know, but we just
Exactly.
don't do it. We don't do it for ourselves. But we're going to change that. We're going to change that. We're going to start, this is what we're here for, to change the paradigm. There's
Yeah.
a couple of comments, Shari. Here, tell us how long we're on at the minute, will you? And if you see any comments.
I can't see any comments while we're like this.
Okay. And do you know how long we're on?
I do not. I can't see
Okay.
with my
Can
phone
anyone
like this.
tell us? Misha and Jessa, if you're still there, and Kindy, can you tell us how long we've been on so far, just to keep track of how it's going? This is awesome. Woo!
Yeah.
See, I don't know if the live is lagging, but um, I've had. I'm going to come back to like what I do for others as well, Shari. Should I introduce that now?
Go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay.
It's
Um,
powerful.
I want to know, for anyone who is. Oh, Jessa said 22 minutes. Oops. Okay. Right. Thank you, Jessa.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Right. So what I do is, like, when I'm talking to someone and they are really peed off, they're upset, they're worried, and they are looking for my help. So what I do is, I know it's a bit woo-woo. Hold on, I can hear my lads talking there for a sec. So anyway, moving back. So with my friends and my mum especially, my mum loves it. But anyway, I would say to people when they are stressed out, peed off, angry, frustrated, worried, you name it, and I would say to them, okay, pick one thing that is really, really bothering you. Not everything, because you can't solve everything all at once. You just need to focus on one thing and break it down. But anyway, try to stay on point. So I would say to whoever I'm speaking to, on a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 being really, really bad, how are you really feeling, right? And for some people, it's an 8 and it's a 10, okay? And then I'd say, well, do I have your permission to do some meditation with you? And of course, like, it's getting around like wildfire. It's just absolutely, I love it, absolutely love it. And but there's no, how will I put this? I don't have a regular routine for it. I just go by what I'm picking up. Do you know what I mean? And I just speak from the heart, and I just figure out, like, I mean, it's up to Um, Jess is saying, I'm actually seeing a message. Jess has just said she loves this exercise, and Misha was saying something about the oxytocin, the happy feeling. But anyway,
Yes, happy, good
okay.
feeling.
So I'm just wondering if any. How about you, Shari? Right? Would you be into doing this and just being open? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So if you don't have to tell me anything. That's what I say to people. It's not my business, and I do not judge. Absolutely do not judge. Right. So calm down. Take a breath. Okay, Shari. Pick one thing that's bothering you, and on a scale of 1 to 10, what number would you give it? Don't tell me what it is.
The number?
Yes, please.
I have to be really honest. I'm always honest.
Mm-hmm.
I
Go for
never
it.
lie. I never
Go
lie.
for it.
You know that. We both never lie.
Yeah.
We're raw and real. Okay. Okay, let me think. Okay, a 5.
A 5. Now, you do remember that between 1 and 10 is bad. So you're at a 5. Okay? Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I'd like to do now is just ask you to trust the process, relax, be open to receiving, sit back, close your eyes. I don't even have music for this. I just go with what comes, I suppose, into me. I'm not, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. Right. Just pretend you're sitting there and I'm sitting there, and I'll say a few things, but you don't have to pay no heed to it. Just relax. Just absolutely relax. Okay? All right. And I close my eyes as well, so please, anyone watching, I haven't fallen asleep. Not yet, anyway. Okay. Okay. This is what I do, and this is my process. I do ask that wherever you believe in, and it could be God, it could be the angels. For me, it's my guides and my intuition. But anyway, I ask that you come through me to help Shari with whatever's going on in her mind right now. Just use me as a vessel of support and love. Okay. Geez, Shari, I want to really, really cry. Anyway. Okay. So, if you can imagine 300 feet above your head, underneath the clouds, okay? If you just look into the clouds, and you will see that it's full of love, full of hope, full of honesty, full of support, full of relief. Okay, full of clarity. Oh wow. Okay. I am feeling a lot in my neck right now. We'll come to that. Okay. So, whatever you need in your life right now, it is available to you. You just have to be open to receive. And if you just bring your awareness to just under clouds, and there's a three-dimensional door, and please open it really, really, really wide. As you open these doors, a ray of light will come down. And this is whatever color you see it, whatever shape you see it. And this is full of love, hope, healing, clarity. Clarity is coming up quite a bit. And trust. Okay. And okay, this is powerful. As this ray of light is coming down, it comes down, down, down. It's like a tornado, a whirlwind tornado. And if you can just open up your crown, or visualize yourself opening up your crown, and this white light of love, of hope, of essence, of belonging, it's coming from the heavens. It's coming down to you. Okay. And let this light come down to your eyes, your nose, your ears, and your throat. And let it whirl around. And whatever's in your head, whatever you're not seeing, whatever you're not hearing, and whatever untruths are told, or you need to speak your truth, it's clear. Let the white light pick all this emotions up. And I want to bring this white light to the back of your head because, Shari, that's where I'm feeling it. Okay. It's like someone did a karate chop on the back of your neck. It's so sore. Okay. And bring this white light all the way down, and it's collecting all these feelings. And it's collecting the feelings that you want to get rid of. It's going down your arms, all the way down, tornado, into your hands and out your fingertips. It's going down your stomach and your back. And it's going to pass your heart. And as it passes your heart, it's going to pick up all the hurt, the anger, the frustration, all the feelings you've been holding on to. Let it go. Let the white light take it. It's picking you up. It's okay to let it go. When you release something, you'll receive better. Just trust. Just bring this white light down your stomach, down your waist, down your legs, front and back. Down to your toes. And if you can imagine, Shari, okay, underneath you, say 300 feet, we have Mother Nature. And like we like to say to ourselves, love ourselves, love our Mother Nature, give her a big hug, and say, I'm sending you something that I want to get rid of. I no longer need it. But I trust that Mother Nature will turn all these negative things into positive love, faith, hope, whatever is going to be turned around. So give it all to her, because she can take it. And the more you give, the more love she can send out to the world. Just believe in her. And if you can imagine that there's a hole in the earth, which is the center of the earth, and she is pulling on this white tornado. And as she's pulling on it, she's pulling away all your anxiety, all your hurt, all your anger, your frustrations, your worry, whatever is going on for you. She's pulling it down, and it's going into the center of the earth. And she's pulling away and pulling away and pulling away. And just when you think that she can take no more, she takes more. And she buries it in the earth. And as she's doing that, with her other hand, she sends light up to you. And it's just pure love and light from the earth. And that goes up your feet, up your legs, your waist, through your heart, up your throat, and out through your crown and back up to the heavens. And that is where you are connected from above and below. And I want you to bring your energy back to your heart. And if you can imagine a candle, and the candle is lighting, and there's the ray of light, it expands, okay? Expand that energy, a bubble of energy around you, around your whole being, around the whole room that you're in, around the whole street that you're in. Around the city that you're in, and expand it out to the corners of the universe. Whatever you imagine, that is okay. And know that this is an expansion of love, okay? And just bring that love back in and focus again on your heart. Bring it all in. Bring it in. The way you say to someone else, I love you, bring it in. I love me. I love me too. And what I'd like to do right here and right now, because I've been doing this exercise with you, I'm going to focus on my heart too. And I've nothing but pure love and life for everybody. And I certainly feel when they're feeling down. But I just want to focus on the ray of love that's around my candle, in my heart. And I want, with all that's in me, to send some love and healing and whatever it is that you need, Shari, to make you feel better. I do it with so much love and so much gratitude that it's so powerful. I do it with all my heart. So from my heart to yours, I send you this healing. And please know that you are loved very dearly. And everybody loves you dearly. And you love yourself dearly. And when you're ready, I'd just like to bring your focus back to yourself, your awareness around you. And in a couple of seconds, I'm just going to ask you to open your eyes and tell me how you feel. Okay, I don't know if people are still on. So, are you okay?
Wow.
Are you feeling any better?
300 times better. Oh my God.
I was crying too. I don't cry too often when I'm doing it, but I thought that was powerful. I don't know if anyone else on online, if they have done it, and if they went from, I don't know, I'll be a 10, 8, 5, 2. Anyway, Shari, how are you feeling?
Like I'm in heaven.
Okay.
It actually took me back to share near-death experience I had with my mom in the ICU room, and
Okay.
it was channeling through you. I mean, it was like, oh my God. That's another story I'm gonna write a book about, but I have no words.
That's okay.
It's so powerful.
That's okay.
I felt like I was encapsulated into God. Wow, what a gift.
I
Thank
want to
you.
ask you a personal question, and if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, okay?
Okay.
Was the back of your neck sore?
It was.
Okay, okay. I felt it,
Not now.
and I felt the the sadness and the frustration. But anyway, that's a lie for another day. We won't go. We'll have a conversation about that when we're together another time. Yes?
Yes, thank you so much.
Come here, do you think you'd sleep better tonight?
But honey,
Do you think you'll sleep better tonight?
I can't hear you.
Do you think you'll sleep better tonight?
I think I'll probably go to sleep right now.
Okay, okay.
That's so powerful. Wow.
Well, Shari, me and Misha, did you enjoy that? Misha is another one of our heartfelt coaches, and she's just awesome.
I love me, Jay. I love you. I don't know if Jess is on.
Jess, I had to go. Deep and heartfelt practice. If you must carry on. Thanks, Misha. It looks like Shari has frozen there. And I think I'm not being bad, but that was so powerful. I felt it myself. Frozen. But I just want to say I am truly honoured, truly grateful. Thank you for sticking with us throughout this length of time. I didn't think it'd be so long. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys, and I really and truly want you to start believing in yourselves and start loving yourself. Own your own worth, because you're worth it. And I love you so much, and Shari loves you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you.